want to leave. It's well known that those who enter my lair never leave.
Today, I'm going to be unboxing, setting up, and doing a demo of the Home Depot Halloween 2023 Lethal Lily animatronic. For everything scary, I'm GMHaunts, and welcome to my second Home Depot Halloween 2023 animatronic unboxing, setup, demo, and review video. Just a couple of days ago, we kicked off my Home Depot unboxing with the THD 3000 prop, and then today, I have the second animatronic that I ordered on July 13th, which of course was Home Depot's online launch date for their Halloween animatronics, and this is Lethal Lily the Witch. Now, I have to admit, I am normally not a huge fan of witch animatronics, just because they always seem to have a very similar look in my personal opinion. Also, the phrases are always very similar, the look, the animation, and just the characters overall do not normally stand out to me. However, when I got to take part in Home Depot's virtual Halloween showcase for this season and get to see everything a little bit ahead of time, I fell in love with Lethal Lily because of the amazing servo, lifelike animation that she has, and I knew I had to buy her on July 13th when the animatronics launched. But as you can see, definitely not a big box for Lethal Lily the Witch, kind of standard size for an animatronic like this. She does stand 7 feet tall, and as you can see, very nice stock photo of her on the front here with that purple home accent holiday branding that we always see from Home Depot. This side over here has a very similar look to the front of the box with that same stock image, and showing how she does have those lifelike servo moving eyes and blinking eyes also. This side over here, exactly the same as the front. And then finally, we have the diagram image that just shows how tall she is. 7 feet tall, but I believe that's to the top of the hat. Might be a little bit shorter if you don't put the hat all the way up. And then the top of the box does just have a full stock photo of Lethal Lily from bottom to top. Alright, so here is our very first look into the contents of Lethal Lily's box. Let me actually get this turned around here. This is kind of interesting. The instructions are on the box, but they're not printed. They're just like glued on, like actual pieces of paper. Have not seen that for a Home Depot prop. Normally they're like printed on. These are just like taped on, which is kind of weird. We have a standard cardboard slip for packaging here, and then we open it up to get our actual first look at all the pieces. The first thing out of the box is the actual paper instructions that you get to take a look at. These are pretty standard. They do look nice from SVI, with all the pieces laid out. The second piece is the base right at the top of the box. Now this also has some kind of wire that's stuck on something in here. This is probably for her staff that she's holding. You can kind of see it goes up from the base here. You have the two poles. She actually only has one pole for the entire body, which I know surprised some people because she is a big prop but only uses one pole. Actually, this one is for the staff. Not sure what this is for just yet. Probably a support pole for Lily. Next up, we have her giant witch hat, and I will say I actually didn't even notice this in the demo or stock photos. She has a flower on the hat there, which is kind of interesting. All right, and I think we'll take out the most important part next. Here is Lethal Lily's head. Now I want to say it, I said this with THD 3000, and based off this, before taking it out, once again, it looks fantastic. No face deformities, nothing like that. Let's get her taken out of the plastic. Now it does feel like and look like this is once again vinyl and rubber, not just a thin latex. SVI is going high quality with Lily, just like THD. Wow! There's our first look right out of the bag of Lethal Lily's face, and yes, it is vinyl. It is not latex like we originally thought with the stock photos and demo video. We thought she was just going to be standard SVI latex. It's a rubbery, almost vinyl material. This looks amazing. I love the look of it. Such a awesome looking, rich sculpt, and just the emotion on her face. Those eyes I love. The green pupils look so hyper realistic. The way the mouth rests. And I said this with THG's head also. This is pretty heavy. I mean, it feels high quality. It feels very nicely made from SVI, and like I said, this just feels better than a latex head would because the rubber, almost vinyl, is heavier, and also you have the plastic. You can probably hear that on the back of the head, so it's just a very heavy piece on there. You can also kind of see the area where it turns from vinyl rubber to the plastic in the back. Next up, we just have one of her styrofoam arms here. We actually have her second one. These are basically identical. And the next piece is the hand holding the first piece of her staff here. Will said, really enjoyed the look of the staff from this. I love those green colors on there. I always love green painting on animatronics. Maybe that's one of the reasons I love Lethal Lily so much, is because she's mainly a green witch, and the colors on the staff look amazing. This is the upper part of it. You can also see the LEDs on there that project onto her face, so this looks very nice. Next up is a very cool piece. This is actually the basket with the frog inside, along with the hand holding the basket. And my first impression, the frog is way bigger than I thought he was going to be. I thought he was like a small piece of this prop. He actually is a pretty big frog. You can kind of see compared to my head, he's almost the size of my head. This is like a giant toad. You also have the green potion on there, more green for Lethal Lily. Here we have her control box and main torso area. You can also see that new SVI tag that Seasonal Visions has been putting on the Home Depot props this year. Alright, so here we are with all the pieces taken out of the box for Lethal Lily, and I just gotta say, I cannot wait to see what the face looks like once those eyes start blinking and moving around, and the moving mouth and everything like that. I'm so excited to see what the head actually looks like, but I got the instructions right here. Let's jump to the time lapse. Alright, so here she is, the Home Depot Halloween 2023 Lethal Lily animatronic, assembled in all of her glory. But before I give you my thoughts on her, let's take a look at the demos.
Now, you best be careful in this swamp. There are lots of snakes and spiders that would just love to sink their teeth into you. Now, come along into my lair. I'll be sure to take good care of you, my pretty. Oh, you want to leave? It's well known that those who enter my lair never leave. Now come along. I've been waiting for you for quite some time. And, dearie, you'll be fine. A fine potion to make me immortal. Wait, is it immortal I smell? Please come closer and let me get a good look at you. Oh, dear, what's happened to your face? If you'd like, I can turn you into a toad. It would be a definite upgrade, I think. Happy Halloween. Oh, the stars are in perfect alignment tonight. It must be nearly time to help the spirits arise. Oh, I'm so happy you've come to help celebrate. And so have all my critters slithering around your feet. I've been brewing a new potion, and I just need a few ingredients that you seem to have. One eye, a liver, a femur. You won't miss them at all. I promise that it will be quick and mostly painless.
Alright, so you just saw the demos for my Home Depot Halloween 2023 Lethal Lily animatronic. And overall, I have to say, I think she is my favorite witch prop of all time. My favorite thing about her has to be the awesome looking face she has. The choice, once again, of going with vinyl instead of just a thin latex from SVI or Home Depot, whoever it was a very good decision. And I said the exact same thing for THG 3000, but I'm saying it for her specifically because for an animatronic that's meant to be a real person, yes, she's a witch, but she's meant to resemble a real human being. It really creates that flesh-like human texture almost. And also, like what I said with THD, it eliminates the possibility of face deformities. This right here looks exactly like the Lily that we saw in the demo video, and I love that. I also have to say that the animation on her is obviously one of the biggest selling points. The way the eyes look around and blink, and the head has that servo animation and mouth movement. There's just so much going on with her entire face, and I think it looks fantastic. The servo technology that we are seeing used in her and THD 3000 this year from Home Depot was groundbreaking and revolutionary in the retail Halloween market. Now, my only con for Lethal Lily is her staff quality. Now, yes, I said I love the look of it, and I think the LEDs look great, and also the green paint job on it. My only issue with the staff is that it is probably the worst quality piece of the entire animatronic, just because it is kind of a thin plastic material. It's not like a very sturdy plastic that feels like it's going to be like really good. Now, yes, it doesn't really need to be super thick plastic just because it isn't moving. She doesn't have any animation in the arms or anything like that. It's a completely static piece. So does the quality matter that much? Most likely not. I just have a little bit of an issue with it because as I was assembling it, I was feeling it and I'm like, yeah, you can kind of hear it. It's a little bit of a thin plastic, and everything else on her does feel very high quality. I will say, obviously, like I said in the beginning, the face is very good with that thick vinyl rubber, and also the clothing quality actually does stand out on her. The staff definitely is the thinnest plastic of the entire animatronic, but I will say that's fair because this animatronic is retailing for $249, $250 on Home Depot's website and in stores this year. And I mean, for 250 bucks, you're getting a Disney-like animatronic with the animation she has, the quality she has for the entire body and clothing itself, and just the overall look of her, of this awesome brand new witch animatronic. So for 250 bucks, I only have one issue with the quality, and that's the staff, and I feel like, hey, that's pretty fair for a retail animatronic, and I can't say that it's too big of an issue. But I guess, remember as always, for everything scary, I'm GMHaunts. I'll see you guys later for more Halloween 2023 animatronic unboxings. Goodbye.